Hare Krishna. So today is the most auspicious Vyas Puja of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. So we are all pained in separation from him. So we know that last year Maharaj left this world due to COVID. But we also know that Krishna is independent. Just like when Srila Haridas Thakur left this world, Lord Chaitanya told the devotees that Krishna being merciful gave us the association of Haridas Thakur, and now Krishna being supremely independent, now we are bereft of that association. So similarly, the world is greatly fortunate, and we are all greatly fortunate that we could have the association and the darshan of Bhakti Charu Maharaj. But Krishna being independent has taken Bhakti Charu Maharaj back to him. And we also know that great souls like Bhakti Charu Maharaj are eternally there, even beyond their physical presence. In fact, now the presence of Bhakti Charu Maharaj can be more felt because he is there available for all of us. Just like Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written in the Samadhi Mandir of Namacharya Haridas Thakur, he reasons ill who think that the Vaishnavas die while two are still living in sound. The Vaishnavas died to live, and while living spread the holy name around. So great souls like Bhakti Charu Maharaj have given their entire life to spread the holy name, and even beyond their physical presence, they are always there helping and guiding all the devotees. So Bhakti Charu Maharaj is filled with such beautiful qualities to meditate on. One of the most striking quality of Maharaj is his amazing voice and his such devotional songs. I can still remember and visualize Bhakti Charu Maharaj singing Gopi Geet, which was his favorite. I remember years back, I was in Radha Gopinath temple. Radhanath Maharaj and Bhakti Charu Maharaj were there, and Bhakti Charu Maharaj on the day of Sharad Purnima was singing this Gopi Geet. So much heartfelt devotion. And we all know that this verse comes in the Gopi Geet. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kavi biriditam kalmashapaham shravana mangalam shrimadatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhuri dajanam. So the gopis are glorifying the katha of Krishna, saying that Tava katamritam tapta jivanam. My dear Lord, your katha, the devotees who spread your katha, they actually extinguish the miseries in the heart of all living entities. And this katha is kalmashapaham, destroys all impurities. Shrimadatam shravana mangalam. It fills one with great fortune and makes one's life very auspicious. And the gopis tell Lord Krishna that the devotees who spread your katha around the world are the most magnanimous. And His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj was one great personality who walked the surface of the earth, dedicating his entire life in spreading the holy names of Krishna. So Bhakti Charu Maharaj met, when he was a young boy, he met Srila Prabhupada and committed lifetime in the service of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada had so much trust in Bhakti Charu Maharaj that Prabhupada entrusted him the order of translating his books into Bengali. Even though Srila Prabhupada's mother tongue is Bengali himself, but he gave that service to Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And Prabhupada loved Bhakti Charu Maharaj so much. Prabhupada in fact awarded the Sannyas Diksha to Bhakti Charu Maharaj, because that was the kind of trust and love he had. And we all know that in the final days of Srila Prabhupada's being on this planet, Bhakti Charu Maharaj personally served Srila Prabhupada, was the personal cook for Srila Prabhupada, and he had such deep relations with Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And even after the passing of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Charu Maharaj dedicated his entire life in ISKCON to carrying out the will of his spiritual master. And such an amazing personality. He is one personality everyone in ISKCON thoroughly loves. Completely non-envious personality. He had no trace of envy for anyone. In fact, when His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj was very successful in his preaching in the West, he had come up with his Journey Home book and it was becoming a major success. Bhakti Charu Maharaj openly glorified Radhanath Swami, and he was in fact encouraging all ISKCON devotees that they should appreciate him, because someone of our team, of the ISKCON team, is actually bringing such credibility to ISKCON. So Maharaj always had this mood that it is not important who is in the forefront. What is important is the entire team, the will of Srila Prabhupada becomes successful. and he was thoroughly non-envious. Everyone loved him. Just being around with him, you could feel that genuine love in this personality's heart. And also, he was the personification of Vaishnav etiquette. Srila Prabhupada always said that my devotees should be gentlemen. And Prabhupada definitely had Bhakti Charu Maharaj in his mind. The perfect gentleman. Gentle in his speech, gentle in his singing, gentle in his behavior. So, on this day of the Vyas Puja of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, we can all pray to Maharaj that we can also develop a drop of his surrender and dedication that he had, a drop of his purity, the drop of his non-envious nature, and a drop of the love and compassion he had. In fact, when this COVID, the first wave of COVID was really rising up, that time Bhakti Charu Maharaj decided to leave Ujjain and go to America to preach. And before he left, he explained to the devotees, just like Prahlad Maharaj wanted to preach this message, he said, my duty is also to preach. So actually he went in the mood of a great soldier, a very compassionate soldier. So he's a very great personality. And as I told you, on this day, especially on the Vyas Puja occasion of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, Maharaj's blessing will always be there upon us. So let us sincerely pray to Maharaj that we also can become genuine Vaishnavas like him. His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj ki Jai. Hare Krishna.